All right, what's good, y'all? Back again. This is the trade ideas for 11/4/22. Yeah, yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the Nasdaq, but first, let me go ahead and make copies of my thumbnails. That's something you all do need to hear. So let's look at the Nasdaq. We got. Let's go up to our trusty dusty hourly time frame. And look at this. We fell off the face of the earth. The earth, wind, and fire. Looks like we're coming down to here. So I think we still do come down a bit more. And my own best interest here. It's crazy. We all have our own interests. So I think we come down a bit more down to this demand zone. So we be looking for, and I think, to be quite frank, I think that non-farm payroll and the unemployment numbers probably will push price down really quickly. And we'll probably see some type of rebound. That's what I think. That is definitely what I think. So on the higher time frame, we'll just put that there. Let's go ahead and look here. Looks like we broke down. Yeah, looks like we're starting to come up into here. Looks like we're starting to come up into that area. I mean, we could refine that. That's a pretty nice refinement for a 5 minute for sure, for sure. So here's what we'll do. We'll put this alert here. We'll go ahead and get our trusty alerting system. Trusty alerting system, part 5. All right, so looks like, yeah, we could, I mean, on a higher time frame, we're already in there, but, we're going to wait for it to get all the way up there because I like that zone a lot better. Looks like we had this break up here. Looks like we're probably going to run these lows, probably run all this, right? You see these? Let me spell it out to make it a bit more clear for you. You feel me? Right there. We just ran them. And we might be seeing a turnaround coming up here soon, in my most humble opinion. We're at 737. 737 pre-market A. Probably coming to somewhere into here on the 1 minute, possibly. Right? Because we break up. We starting to break down, but could say these are the last points right here. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that one. That looks extremely sus. Sus. Possibly, if I was to do something, I would say maybe like that. Maybe like that. Come and run this area here to come right here, maybe absorb down into this area, somewhere into this area. But you just see there's just so much clean movement. There's a lot of movement that can be had on to the downside. But we don't have any confirmations to say, hey, I mean, if we would have used that higher time frame zone to say this is a tap into this zone in this area, right? Here, let me go ahead and just get my drawing pen, my pen out, right? To say it's a zone in this area, because previously, if you just recall, we had the zone was like somewhere like around this area, like right. It's like this came down a little bit more like that, but I decided I'm gonna take the 5 minute zone instead. So, I mean, we have buying climax, automatic rally, ST, up thrust, potential UTAD. This is a sign of weakness right here. We're starting to break down price action. But last points of supply, we can see breakdown here. That would be pretty bullet or pretty bearish there to go ultimately down to this larger zone down here. Look how big this looks, you know what I'm saying, on the 1 minute from the hourly. That's large. But then we go to the hourly. Actually is still pretty large on the hour. So that's going to be what I'm looking for on NAS 100. Let's go ahead and remove drawings from here. I mean, as we were saying, we're starting to see some sideways movement in this particular range, as we spoke about yesterday. this particular area in here, right? We're starting to see price move sideways, sideways, but I think ultimately we still have to run that particular price. So maybe we come up here to mitigate this large, slightly stopping point. It's very, very slightly, ever so slightly, right? I mean, you could argue a lot here that this isn't it. This just ain't it, y'all. This just ain't it, B. And you see this wick here, right? Maybe that's the golden zone. The golden zone. So golden. I want to go ahead and trade off it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think we could maybe just maybe. I'm gonna put something right there. I'm not gonna put in an alert because I'm not gonna trade it. It just doesn't look very good. But I'm just gonna put that line there. So when I come back and review, we'll see what happened with it. All right, let's look at gold. Good old gold. Good old Goldie. Goldie gang. Okay, so when is this happening? This is happening in 19 minutes, approximately 19 minutes. We have non-farm payroll and U.S. unemployment happening 19 minutes, y'all. Unemployment rate. So breakdown. We're starting to break up here. So, I mean, oof. Do we break this high? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got kind of a zone here. You know, we got this large wick. We got a pretty large area here. I'd like to see this on a 15-minute. Let's put that there. And let's see that happen. So we're going to leave that for gold. Let's go to Bitcoin. I don't want to trade Bitcoin. It doesn't look very good to me. Apple. Look at Apple. What's Apple doing? It's doing something. When was the last time I looked at this? I don't remember. Break. Well, it looks like it retesting in here somewhere. Let's see some other stonks. Stonks. Looks like we're coming down into this demand zone here. We'll see. I mean, there's going to be some pretty good volatility coming into the market in the next 18 minutes. So, anyways, that's my trade outlook or ideas for 11/4/22. Go ahead and hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Peace.